that's your latest weather.
Thank you, Al. Well, here's a question to think about the next time you head into your boss's office. Should you sit face to face or should you sit more at an angle?
Okay, because you want your body language to say the right things when you're in the workplace. So here with some tips, Janine Driver, the president of the Body Language Institute. Janine, good to see you again.
Nice to be back, guys.
Okay,
turning to you.
So now, a lot of people aren't thinking about body language when they're at work.
Right, and one thing works at home, and it doesn't always translate well into the office. So at home, we could talk literally face to face like this.
Sure.
Okay.
How was your day? I found a summer house for us. But in the office setting, this is intimidating. And most people, unfortunately, Al and Natalie, there's a desk there. So when you go in for a job interview, what do? They sit directly across from the person.
Right.
You have no visual way out. I have no visual way out. It increases your stress and anxiety and mine. The better fix is if I come in for a job interview and the chair is directly opposite your desk, I want to shake your hand. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Janine.
And I want to move the chair 30% off center. So I'm going to move that chair slightly because I want to be at an angle. Think about it. You guys are always at an angle. You're not sitting like this.
Do you risk ticking somebody off that you're rearranging their office
No,
furniture?
you always want to put it back. That's a great question, Al. No, that's a great question.
I'm just wondering.
It's a great question. You just slide it or you move it slightly off center 30%, and now guess what? This is how we talk to our friends. Because this is a fighting pose.
Right.
What are you going to do about it?
Hey, okay.
What are you going to do?
That's more than a pose.
Okay.
It's too much.
Peace. Let me break it up here.
She's going to hurt me.
It's okay.
Okay, what about, you know, you talk about employees going to the boss. As the boss, or somebody who's maybe in the managerial position, how do you want to relate to your employees?
Same thing, 30% off center, because if I'm coming up and saying to my employee, can I talk to you for a second, it's increasing stress and anxiety. You do that when you're letting them know you're in trouble. I'm going to need you to come in on time.
Oh, geez.
That's, I mean business.
Whenever she starts to get up,
I know, I'm like,
step back.
heading for the door.
That's the boss.
It is intimidating. Okay, let's talk about sitting on the ground, okay?
I'll let you handle this.
Since I'm wearing the pants
Come on down here now.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I'm
great.
7 months pregnant, so if I could get down here, you could get down here.
Yeah, I'm not pregnant, but I can't get
If you're at home with your kids, I imagine this is, you want to be with them eye level, right?
Yes.
This is a good way to talk to them?
This is great to sit this way. With kids, even in your spouse, if you're watching television, one might be sitting on the couch, one might be sitting on the floor. It's very comfortable. I'm a tomboy. I like sitting on the ground. But in a business environment, the only people that sit on the ground are the creatives. So if you're in training and development, you could be the person that leans against the wall in the office. But if you're in the traditional suit, like my friend Al, and you're sitting on the floor, you're never going to get that promotion. You're going to be taken not seriously. They're going to look at you as more right-brained, creative, than left-brained, facts and figures and all about the numbers.
So get up off the floor.
Get up off the ground at the office.
More seriously. Okay, got it. You got it.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
What about the, and a lot of people do this, the arm cross?
Yes.
I do because I'm cold all the time.
Now, at home, we cross our arms, we think nothing of it, right?
Yeah.
It's just our baseline is comfortable for us. But in the office, it's perceived as defensive. You want to be someplace else. You're holding something back.
Right.
It's not true. It's a myth, but it's perceived that way in the office. Why is it not true? Our right brain, which sees the big picture, it's creative. Our right brain controls the left side of our body. Left brain likes facts and figures and plays it safe, controls the right side of our body. When you cross your arms, you're using both sides of your brain. Research shows you're 30% more likely to stay in a difficult task with crossed arms. So during brainstorming, it's actually a good idea to cross arms. I come from law enforcement. Think about it. You go to the scene of a crime, right? It says, do not cross the line. A cop comes up and does this. Are they bored, disinterested, defensive, want to be someplace else? No, it's like Matt Lauer does it all the time, crossing his arms. It's how do I solve this puzzle? What's next? It's determination, but it has a perceived value of bored, disinterested.
Okay.
Be careful.
Real quick, because I'm one of these people, I talk with my hands.
Yes.
How much is too much, and what is, you know, what should you be concerned with?
If you are a fidgety person, it's not just talking with your hands, but you might be fidgety. Maybe you rub your leg a lot, or you play with your cuticles. That's okay in the work front, I mean at the home front. At work, you'll be seen as someone that cannot handle the difficult tasks. It looks as anxiety or it's apprehension.
So what should you do?
So hand gestures should be in the frame of your body from your shoulders, and they should match your point. So the hand gesture should talk with your story. If you're just talking and you're moving and you're like this, it's not going to get you that next promotion or the respect you need in
So
the
you
office.
shouldn't get up into somebody's face and move the hand.
Point in the face. That's not a good hand.
No, that's never good.
But here's the fix. If you're fidgety, inside your toes, even Natalie has these sexy shoes, do 10 toe push-ups. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We don't see it in the office. Yeah, we don't see it. and you still get that energy out.
That's great. Janine Driver,
win.
it's always great
It's a
to see you.
win-win. Nice to
Win-win,
see you
baby.
guys.
I love it when you're
Thank
in
you.
I
here.
do.
Thank
Up
you.
next, just don't come at me. Wedding bells for our friend Katie Couric and a true